I will say that we have been planning this for a very long time. I've been rehearsing it for a long time. And then about 2 weeks ago, the entire show here tonight changed because I actually met someone, and I think he's out there watching right now. So if you're out there watching, hi, Michael. But I actually met somebody, and things have been going super, super well. I kind of changed the show a little bit because this guy is just the sweetest, the funniest, the most genuinely kind person I've ever met in my entire life. He is the most gorgeous and cute man, and he's making me extremely happy. And I'm going to gush on him throughout the entire night, just because, I mean, right before it, I was talking to him, and all of a sudden I'm like just smiling as wide as I can. And so here's the thing: I've always wanted to spend my birthday with someone like this that cares for me just as much as I care for them. And I'm so incredibly lucky that all of a sudden, right before my birthday, this happened 2 weeks prior to my birthday, and I can officially like have someone like him in my life on my birthday. And I'm incredibly lucky. I feel like I won the freaking lottery with him. And there's no other present I need for my birthday other than just spending it with him. So hi, Michael. They're saying hi to you in the chat if you can't see the chat room. Michael is the greatest person you can get. Yes, he is the greatest person anyone can get. I'll just put it that way. He is the best. I'm gonna start gushing and crying over him in a moment, so I'm gonna keep with the music. But I will say, yeah. So he's also gonna text me in a moment, be like, "Can you stop talking about me already? They're gonna think that I'm the best person." Yes, you are perfect. You are perfect, honey. No, because you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Oh God. So everyone knows, Michael Martin in the chat. Hi, Michael. Wow. Hi, honey. You just completely like outed yourself in the chat. Now they're gonna like go to your channel, be like, "Why don't you have 350 episodes on your channel?" Someone suggested to me earlier today that you should like make videos with me because we're behind on making episodes right now, and I'm like, no, he has his own job, and I'm very, very proud of him for getting, and I'm very proud of the work that he does. So I'm extremely proud of my man. Okay, you're just gonna have to deal with it. This is how it goes. Okay, this is how it goes with everything. Michael, don't make me cry. He's already made me cry. Very happy tears. Okay. He made me French toast the other day for breakfast, and I'm like, oh, well, that's just the best. And then he takes my picture everywhere we go, and I'm like, oh, if this isn't my relationship, I don't want it. I mean, it's a pretty good relationship. I'll give it that. I do have the best boyfriend in the world. Michael, your boyfriend is an amazing YouTuber. Aw. That means me, right? Yay! Okay, anyway, so speaking of Michael, we're just gonna keep going on this simp train. He's gonna kill me tomorrow on our date. He's like, "Why did you talk about me for 2 hours?" I saw that in the chat. You little... I will get you back. Anyway. He's like, I'm just going to send my boyfriend kisses and hope he doesn't notice during this song. Do you have a list of the chords? I would love to learn to play this. We don't have that publicly right now. Don't forget to drink water, please. We do have water. You know, I have something better than water. I have Michael's kisses. No, I'm kidding. That is better than water, but... Well, sometimes in a relationship, I'm doing very, very good. I have a boyfriend, and I'm very happy tonight. We're gonna play some awesome music for you, and I'm very happy to play some love songs. This is adorable. Love the ears. Thank you so much. They're my little puppy ears that someone calls raccoon ears and kangaroo ears. How dare you for that? we're on a video call the other day, and he's just like, "Hey, oh," I put them on, and I'm like, "This is what I normally wear whenever we get like super chats on the live streams." And he's like, "Oh, they're such cute kangaroo ears, raccoon ears, bunny ears," and I'm like, "Oh, how dare you? You know." Michael's like, "I will." Well, I'll get my revenge on you tomorrow, honey. Be ready for kisses. Yes, this entire night is gonna be simping over somebody. I simp hard for. Matt is gorgeous and I adore him. Oh, see, that's all I need. That's all I need in life, right there. That man right there. Fucking beautiful and perfect. See, after this stream is over, they're all gonna ask like, "Hey, can we meet this guy soon?" And I'll be like, "Nope, it's all up to him. It's all up to him. If he's okay with being on camera, but I am very much okay with him being, you know, my time away from PBR, and you know, because he means everything to me right now, and I don't want this channel to affect that relationship or the relationship to affect the channel. But yeah. But anyway, speaking of really liking this guy, he's like, "Matt, just say the word." Speaking of really liking this guy, before I met him, I was about to give up on trying to find love, and truthfully, I was very I was very depressed for a long time, and I couldn't find a reason to go on any of these apps because I thought, you know, finding a guy like that is not easy, you know. Sorry, just taking a screenshot of your beautiful comment, honey. Yes, I do that. But anyway, it was really hard to find love, and like I said, I almost gave up completely, but luckily I held out another couple days there, and I was like, you know what, I know that someday I'm gonna find that person, and being a demisexual man, like trying to find love on an app that's only made for hookups is kind of hard, or trying to find love in a world that only wants one thing. It's kind of hard, and so I was about to give up, and then I said, you know what, I'm one of the few who actually want to find the right person, and I don't care how long it takes. I just want to find him. This kind of pertains to the next song, so we'll tell this story. This morning, I woke up and my phone was completely dead. All right. Well, see, last night when I went to sleep, I couldn't fall asleep for the life of me, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like, to hell with it. I watched some TV for a little bit, couldn't fall asleep, and I'm just like, I watched some calming like breathing exercises and stuff like that on YouTube, which really sometimes help me sleep and get over panic attacks and stuff like that. And so I watched this. I have videos of me making bread. Oh my god, really? I mean, we can check that out live on the stream. But no, I mean, so we had the other joke of like, you know, we're gonna make bread one day, and like literal bread, by the way, and you know, because he's a really good chef and really good cook, and I'm really happy that he's a really good cook, and I have to live up to that now on this weekend. But anyway, so we're I'm going to bed last night, and I could not fall asleep. So I'm like, you know what really helped me fall asleep the other night is looking into his eyes and seeing his little eyelashes flutter, because he was dreaming, and it was just so beautiful. And I'm like, you know what, I maybe it'll help me sleep if I just open up a picture of him, prop it up against a pillow on the other side of my bed, and just look at that and try to fall asleep, and that would be the last thing I see when I close my eyes, right? And so I'm just like, well, that'd be a thing I can do. And so I fall asleep to that. I thought my phone was gonna like turn off on its own after like 5 minutes or something like that. Turns out, no, that doesn't happen. So, so I end up like just like waking up to my phone being completely dead. He texted me in the morning, and I'm like, I woke up and he tried texting me, and it didn't go through because my phone was completely dead and it was on all night with his picture. So, turns out I recharged my phone, and all of a sudden I get like 2 text messages, and I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry that I didn't get any of those and I didn't respond. So yeah, so now I cannot fall asleep without at least seeing his face once. So that's a thing. I wanna play this next song for someone, because the other night I had this dream. You like that theme? No, the other night, I had this dream, and I started dreaming of the future with this man, this gorgeous stud of a hunk of a man, and butterscotch is good on chicken. You're right. So I started thinking about the future, and so I fell asleep to that thought. And turns out in my dreams, it led me to this place. And it's sort of a a letter back to myself to tell me that it's going to be okay. And he knows this space. He knows what he's doing right now. If you keep this up, honey, I cannot. I'm going to not be able to hold back a certain word anymore. And I don't know if you're okay with that. But he's being absolutely amazing in our chat room. And he's being really supportive. I told him I don't want him to watch the show just to be another viewer. I'm not dating him because I want another viewer on the show, you know? But he's like, no, I want to watch because I want to support you. And then in our chat tonight, he's just overwhelmingly supportive. And I love how supportive he is of everything I do. I was super afraid that when I got into a relationship that a guy wouldn't want me to be a YouTuber and have access to 40,000 people, and because if they do something terrible like cheat on me or abuse me or something like that, like my exes have done, then you might think I can go online within minutes and tell everyone how horrible you are. But it's like, first off, don't do bad things. But secondly, I've never done that in the past, and I would never do that to someone. That's not what this TV show is for. We're here for, education. We're not here for revenge. And it's just like, if this is how supportive he is on a regular stream, God, then I don't feel bad making this song about us and our relationship, because, yeah, you don't plan to do any of that stuff, I know. Because you're a good guy and you're perfect. And I feel like we're having like 40 other people just watch our relationship play out right now. And I'm kind of okay with that. Because here's the thing. Every time I get on the phone with him, it's just an easygoing conversation. Hi, Amante. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. My boyfriend's in the chat right now, being overly supportive, being completely friendly to all of our other fans on the channel here. And he is super, super supportive of what I do for a living. This is basically like you're just watching us on a date, but I'm playing music, and I'm pretty much just playing music about him. This is what this stream has become. Welcome. Well, the most beautiful man in the whole world is in the chat, saying yes, homophobes can be redeemed. I knew a guy years ago who said awful things to me. Got to know him over time, and he stopped being awful when he realized I was just a normal guy. Well, you're more than just a normal guy. I hope you know that. You're absolute perfection. And you're everything I ever dreamed about. Everything. And sharing rainbow and trans pride flags. That's awesome. Wow. Well, I mean, keep that up for years and hearts. Matt, that was beautiful. Nowhere near as beautiful as you. I hope you know that. Nowhere near as beautiful. There hasn't been a moment in the past 2 weeks that I didn't think this man was beautiful. I hope you know that. But I mean that keep that up for a little while longer, and yep. I'll be wearing a tuxedo for you pretty soon then. Anyway, wow. Luna, the night guard, bleach guard. God, you changed your name on me. It was the night guard before. Luna says, Matt, why did the chicken cross the road? Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. To get to Michael? He's more than just across the road, though. But I don't. It's the best drive in the world. The worst drive in the world on the way home, but the best drive in the world too. Wow, I am the luckiest man alive. Anyway, bro, Matt deserves a boyfriend. I know, right? I deserved a boyfriend. I didn't deserve a boyfriend as good as Michael. That kind of shocked me. And then I'm like, I hope I can live up to this. This is a high standard. This is a high bar, you know? Or a Yorkie. I love them. They have the attitude of a dog 10 times their size. That's true. You do like your Yorkies. You only... okay, so the other thing is, the other day, he's like, talking about a dog that he used to have. And he's like, well, as long as you're not one of those dogs that are sitting by the door waiting for me to come home, and you're just like whining and barking and scratching at the door, and then all of a sudden the other day he's making me breakfast, and I decide, I'm like, well, then I'm just going to be one of those dogs because you went outside the room and now I'm lonely. Anyway, Missy says Matt deserves to flex on his boyfriend. He deserves it. He's been waiting for so long to find the right one, and I can tell you he did with Michael. Oh, you're right about that. I have been waiting forever. And by the way, normally in our chat rooms, everyone's like, hashtag find Matt a man or something like that, or hashtag like Matt the pup or something like that. There's a bunch of hashtags that they do, but tonight they know that Matt found his own man. What animal will suit you? Labrador Retriever. Or something Michael picks out. I don't know. Apparently kangaroo. Apparently he's into kangaroos. That's fine. He says his boyfriend is expensive, but I think he just wants to spoil him. I do want to spoil him. Because I realize in our relationship, he's the better half. And so if I don't spoil him, if I don't show him that how important he is to me, then he's going to be like, he's going to wisen up one day and he's going to be like, it's nice while it lasted. You didn't pay the gay gods enough. I try to be sweet to my boyfriend because you don't know how sweet he is to me all the other times. So I'm like, I need to make up for it in a live stream. Plus, it's my birthday coming up, and I really don't want to have him like realize how, he's so much better than me before July 3rd. That would not be good. if he's gonna realize that he's much better than me in every possible way, I don't want it to be before Saturday. Michael's like, that's not true. Matt is the better half. No, I'm not. Matt is 100% a bottom. What are you talking about? No. I'm trying to skim through them all. I swear, if Michael Martin pops up in chat agreeing with that last comment, I will freak out at him later. Michael Martin, I would never agree, even though it's true. Caden's like, I love how both Matt and Michael are basically flirting and embarrassing each other on stream. Yes. You should see us on dates. Actually, no, then it gets a whole lot less PG. And we're like, let's kiss in the middle of this restaurant. Because that's what any straight couple can do, so why can't we? Thank you so much for just being here and being so supportive of LGBTQ education. And tonight, I want to thank you all, especially thank you all for being so kind and considerate and happy for Michael and I. I want to thank you all for being so kind to him in the chat tonight, as he's made himself known. And I want to thank. I want to thank him for being here and being so supportive of me and what I do for a living. And I want to, Matt, you did a great job tonight. You could have saved that message for after the stream, honey. I had one more song to get through before I broke down of how amazing it is to have you here and how amazing I feel when I'm around you and how supportive you are and how happy you make me. I know in the past couple weeks here, the content on this channel has definitely seen me smiling a whole lot more. Thank you for being here, honey. I had one more song to get through, and then you could text me that, and you're like, nope, I'm going to make him cry now. He knows how sappy I get. That's the problem. He already knows that, and now he's going to use it against me. But thank you all for being so supportive of him and I. Definitely we have a lot of happy episodes to come because he's a part of my life now.